Hello, it's me again, Miss Oglesby at Emerson Prep School, and today what's been on the forefront of my mind is campus tours. So it's going to be springtime soon in Washington, D.C., and students are going to be interested in visiting college campuses. And so, one part of the campus tour that I think is very important is the questions that students and families ask their tour guide. Um, Many of the tour guides will show families and students, prospective students, the various buildings and the history of the campus and the places on campus where students congregate and have fun and have events. And all this is wonderful for getting a feel for the culture of a school. Um, and there are also lots of details that I think students should keep in mind for their own personal experience of being at that school, potentially being a student at that school. So, one is important to do your research before you go on a campus tour with your family or with your student. Find out what the website says, the statistics and the facts about the school on the website. A lot of information is available on schools' websites, so it's important to have this information prior to your visit. Um, Ask follow-up questions in regards to some of that information that you see on the website. So, for example, you might see that there are 200 clubs and activities for students to participate on campus. And they might even have a list of some of those clubs. But one question that you might want to ask to get a little bit more in depth is how easy is it for a group of students to start a club? Or is that something that typically does not happen on campus? What is the newest club that's been brought to campus, or what is the club that has been on campus the longest, and why? Why is that club so popular amongst these students at the school? So it's important to do your research first, to be asking information that isn't necessarily on the website, because schools are aware of what information is made public. So it's important to keep that in mind. So um, also, while on a campus tour, it's not the opportunity to bring up all of your accolades and accomplishments. All of these sorts of things will be demonstrated on your transcript or in your recommendations and essays. The campus tour guide is really there to give you a feel for the school. They're not there to evaluate you as a student. The admissions reps generally don't give campus tours, they're way too busy. So it's important for you to be taking in as much as you can during these tours as opposed to giving lots of information. Of course, it's fine to share some personal things about yourself, what you're interested in, the things that you like to do, so that way the tour guide can sort of help you match whether or not it's a good fit. Um, and most importantly, during the tour, be yourself. You'll know from stepping onto a campus and maybe peeking into a class or talking to a rep or talking to other students that are walking by and getting their perspectives whether or not a school is really a good fit for you. And ultimately, that is the piece of information that you really want to walk away with. Is this school a place where I could see myself for the next 4 years, regardless of who I know attends the school or has attended the school? Um, I think that's what a campus tour is really designed for. And so hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully you schedule at least 2 or 3 tours this summer in your area. If you're going on vacation in the summer, it's a great time to schedule tours and see for yourself what it's all about.